to the next story. Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me. Hello, Cardi. I love me some Cardi. Um, if Cardi B last album, I can't. I'm drawing a blank right now. The name of it, but if that album was on cassette, mine would have popped already. That's how many times I listened to her album. So, as y'all know, I covered the Cardi B Tasha K trial. If you're new here, you could go back on my channel, look at the playlist for the Cardi B versus Tasha K trial. If you didn't get the chance to see that, and see how Cardi's legal team mopped the floor with Tasha K's legal team in that case. And I went there every day. I was in the court every day. It was a good case. I really enjoyed covering that case because it was I don't want to say it was messy, because that wouldn't be the good a good word to use. It was very interesting, and it was filled with drama and entertainment. But on the legal side of it, I learned a lot, especially dealing in this YouTube universe. Gotta be careful with what you say and how you say it. But as many of us learned, right, from the Tasha K Cardi B trial, that you can't get up here and just say anything without facts, without alleging things and talking in a legal manner. This is why y'all can say, "Oh, Cho, you always saying allegedly. You always saying allegedly." I'll say allegedly until my bottom lip hit the ground if I'm not sure or if I wasn't there. If I don't know if it's a fact, but here we go again. Cardi B takes Tasha K back to court because they had some agreement, right? But let me run it down to you. Cardi B has earned another significant legal victory in her case against YouTube Latasha Kibi, aka Tasha K. According to an agreement filed on Tuesday, June 30th, the rapper and blogger agreed to avoid the expense, delay, and uncertainty of further litigation over the total sum of Cardi's $4 million defamation win in 2022. So if you're not familiar with the case, Tasha K uh, said some things about Cardi B that in the court of law she couldn't prove. You know, accused her of having, allegedly having STDs and things with her husband, so on and so forth. And you know, Cardi sued her for defamation, I think slander. It was a few things she sued her for, but Cardi B came out victorious and won a $4 million settlement and got her legal fees paid for and everything due to the fact that Tasha K not only reported something that may have not been true, but she antagonized the woman on top of it. And when she got in court, she wasn't sympathetic and continued to, in my opinion, to antagonize her. And it really blew up in her face in court, and she wound up losing. And Cardi won the $4 million defamation win, right? Well, last year, Tasha K, Miss Kiwi, had agreed to a bankruptcy deal that delayed payment if she didn't make any disparaging comments about Cardi, right, or her family per court documents. Well, guess what Tasha K did after she made that agreement? The blogger violated the non-disparaging clause after making recent remarks about Cardi's estranged husband Offset and NFL star Stephon Diggs, the father of her youngest child, and was ordered to reimburse Cardi, 33 years old, more than 110,000 in legal fees, according to the court documents. But under the latest agreement, that amount is cut in half as long as Unwind with Tasha K host timely makes both payments. If so, Cardi will accept the settlement in full satisfaction. In April, the Grammy Award winning artist filed a motion requesting that uh, economically painful sanctions be placed on the blogger. Cardi's attorney claimed they've needed to constantly monitor and document Tasha K's social media and have found more than 2 dozen egregious violations on the non-disparagement clause. Cardi's attorney declined to comment, and they have reached out to Tasha K lawyers for a comment. So, if I was Tasha K, instead of paying Cardi B 60 grand for continuing to talk about her, excuse me, why not leave the girl alone? If you go to court for a woman that sued you because you talked all this stuff about her and you lose, not only do you lose $4 million. Why would you go and talk about this lady anymore? I would have nothing to say about Cardi. I would be scared to say her name. You already owe this woman $4 million. She give you a break. Yo, just don't talk about me no more. Don't say nothing about me, my family, my niggas, nothing. And we could work something out. And you go and talk about her again and gotta give her more money. You know the old saying, right? A hard head make a soft culo. And Cardi got her culo very sore, papi. I tell you, mami, you got the sore culo because you keep messing with the 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 Boricua princess. The Boricua baddie. God damn, leave that girl alone. Leave her alone. Leave Cardi alone. Leave Cardi alone. Leave Cardi alone.